What's up, you guys? Ross Sapp, managing editor of Fightful.com here. News update. Brian Kendrick, Dean Ambrose, both on the shelf. Of course, we got that update on Dean Ambrose the other day. He has a triceps injury that WWE says will keep him out for 9 months. Now, as a journalist, it is important that we say says and claims when it relates to WWE and injury times. There have been reports that he would miss maybe 2 to 3 months. The injury is more severe than that original report. However, WWE likes to kind of beef up how long it will take for some of their guys to come back. That way they can use the element of surprise. Here, though, they're really going to be able to capitalize on that because Dean Ambrose is a very private person. He doesn't miss a lot of time due to injuries. He doesn't do a lot of other stuff. He had a movie a couple of years ago. But other than that, he is very, very private and doesn't really get out a whole lot. And, well, I don't want to say doesn't get out a whole lot. Doesn't do a lot of public interviews. Doesn't do a lot of, like, press, anything of that nature. So I would expect WWE and Dean Ambrose to play this very close to the vest. But as of now, I wouldn't expect him back before WrestleMania. However, from what I was told, both sides seem to be open to doing something at WrestleMania, at least based on his demeanor and his willingness to show up at Raw and be written out of storylines despite the injury. Brian Kendrick also hurt. You see the story here on Fightful.com. Suffered a broken orbital bone and nose on Raw. However, Dr. Chris Amon has spoken about the injury and said, quote, during a match with the Brian Kendrick and Hideo Itami, Itami performed the GTS, and during that maneuver, Kendrick was struck in the left eye and the inner aspect of the nose. A fracture was suspected, and he was taken to a local emergency care facility in Chicago where a CT scan confirmed a diagnosis of the orbital wall fracture and minimally displaced nasal bridge fracture. It doesn't look like he's going to have to face surgery. Kendrick hasn't been factored into major storylines, but you hate to see this. You particularly hate to see this happening in a match with a guy who is brand new to the main roster in Hideo Itami. You could tell as soon as that GTS hit that Brian Kendrick was hurt. The funny thing is, had Brian Kendrick sold like that throughout the match, people might say, man, he's doing a terrible job selling, but that's really how you react when you get hurt. And apparently your nose broken. You're in shock. You kind of stop in many cases. It's never a universal case, of course, but Brian Kendrick on the shelf, Dean Ambrose on the shelf. Right now, WWE also has Big Show on the shelf. They just got the Revival back, so that's something they can at least look forward to. You've got several women on maternity leave, so the roster, it's taken a few hits here and there. Of course, we have a full injury report up at Fightful.com. As always, there are no other websites that do that, but you can go there. You can check out when the injuries occurred. You can check out how long people will be out. A little bit of everything. We like to bring you all kinds of resources at Fightful.com. As I mentioned, the depleted roster, Big Cass, R-Truth, Noam Dar, Jeff Hardy, all out. On the SmackDown side of things, they don't really have a lot missing. You have Maria Kanellis on maternity leave and Nikki Bella, who's part-time in NXT. Tommaso Ciampa has a sprained ankle, or not sprained ankle. He did sprain his ankle right before the ACL tear he experienced. However, as I revealed in last week's, or maybe the week before, Fightful Wrestling Weekly, he is expected back very, very soon. And I'm told very soon, and I'm told he's looking very good as well. Definitely check that out. Injury report up all the time. We're updating it on Fightful.com. We also have a contract expiration article that you can kind of look. As you see on the left side of the page here, Laurel Van Ness reveals when her contract ends with Impact Wrestling. You can get that, all the confirmed contract links over at Fightful.com. We're going to be adding all kinds of different resources for you guys to go check out. That way, Fightful is your destination for things like that. We already have events, photos, videos, forums, all that good stuff. Until next time, guys, tune into Listen Ya Boy. Check out my NWA long-form feature. I'll give you all a little glance at it right here on the main page of Fightful.com. From old to gold. Check it out, my friends. Until next time, we're out.